What up, everybody? William here, and I am doing my very first YouTube live. And don't get me wrong here, I'm just still gonna be using my boom skis and moving around here and doing all these things that I hip dum dum do right down there. Um, but I just want to say thank you for coming to Minnesota William, episode number 2, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to come on here. I'm gonna wear my bomb ass hat, hardcore carnivore. She's an amazing author. She writes barbecue books. I should know her name, but I don't know her name. But that's okay. Today, it's Thursday. It's I don't know what date it is, October 20th or something like that. And we are going to be heading to Albert Lee here soon. And I'm going to see some of my cousins down there. So I got my boots on. Yep, that's right. Put my boots on because I'm going down to see my cousins and they're going to give me hell about it, but that's okay. Excuse me. All right. So, as promised, I'm going to talk about squirrels. Those little damn bastards. Okay, how do I say this? They're psychotic little beasts straight from hell, and I think they have an adrenaline problem. This is the only thing that I can possibly think of why squirrels love to play quote unquote chicken in the road. Today I was driving in. I'm driving in my truck, and I work in the city, like in Maple Grove, Minnesota, right? And driving in, there's a squirrel here, and they're doing the whole running around thing, right? And got the one squirrel coming this way, and he's like, stops. And some bitch is just like, no, I'm not gonna run it over, right? Other one runs right out in the middle of the road, stops, and is dead set right in front of my truck. And I stop, I brake for squirrels, okay? I'm that guy, right? But normally the squirrel will do the boom, then bolt off one way, right? This some bitch just stood up, like, what, son? What? Like, straight up was like staring me down in my big old truck. And he won. I came to a complete stop. And the squirrel then just boop, didn't even really run or scurry, just kind of like sauntered off, all like, yeah, you ain't got none on me, son. And I'm embarrassed to say that a squirrel took me to school today. So that is exactly what happened. So we're heading down to Albert Lee, and I'm gonna hang out with some of my cousins, and then we're going down to Iowa, Mount Vernon, Iowa. Yeah, that's a place. I'm yawning. Deal with it. I deal with it. I mean, I didn't mean deal with it as in a rude way, as in just like this happens, right? Heading down to Mount Vernon, Iowa, and my wife Sarah. She's amazing. I think I said that before. Has her 20th graduation reunion. Fighting Rams, the Cornell Fighting Rams. So we're gonna head down there. We're gonna get swagged out, and we're gonna get drunk at little towny bars in Decorah, Iowa, or not Decorah, Mount Vernon, Iowa. I'm bringing cash. I don't know if they take Amex. That might be one of the bougiest things I've ever said in my life. I can curse on YouTube. You can say the F bomb, right? I think you can. Service says yes, yes, you can. Cool. Um, So that's all I had on the squirrels, but I just think they're little psychotic beasts, and they must have adrenaline problems. Like if they don't get an adrenaline rush, they're gonna die. So that's why they play like road tag all the time, line tag. Because if they don't get that shot, what's that one movie? Where hold on, it was a horrible movie. If he doesn't get an adrenaline, he's gonna die. I think it was Jason Statham. If he doesn't get adrenaline, he will die. Movie. Um, Crank. Yeah, it is Jason Statham. The movie Crank. God, that was a horrible movie. That was a yeah. Okay, moving on. That was a total waste of my time. And for some reason, I've been rambling for 4.5 minutes. And if you're still here, I love you too. All right, one more thing I want to chit chat about before I take off is it has to do with driving as well. Are you so say you're driving down the road, right? And you're kind of bored, you listen to the song, you're like, whatever. And all of a sudden, up yonder there, hold on, I'm gonna change the angle. Up yonder there. I'm using a lot of southern drawl because I'm going to Albert Lee. It was ridiculous. Up yonder there in the road, there's a plastic bottle. And that son of a bitch is just rolling like how it does like this roll right here. And you're like, ooh. So do you get excited like I do? And you like start you all of a sudden you're like a geometry master. And you're like, at 62.9 miles an hour, coming at the vector of pi and the velocity to escape the Earth's atmosphere, I can crush that some bitch if I keep going straight. Like, yeah. My stomach hurts because I haven't ate today and I had like snacks. I was stupid. I get so excited when it's a bottle because you can hear them pop or a can. Like, oh, I will almost commit illegal acts of driving to destroy that pop bottle. And then you're like rooting for the person behind you to accidentally hit it. It's pretty clutch. All right. Do I have anything else I want to talk about today? If I don't think so, this is gonna be enough for Minnesota William today. Oh my gosh. Come on now. What the heck? No, that's it. Squirrels and cans in the road. Just that's all I got. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this bad boy. Had about whopping 0 viewers this time, and that's not so bad. I don't care. And one of my buddies says he's here for the swearing at children content. So if you want me to swear at your kid, just give me their name, and I will say the most unthinkable things you want me to on video, so then you can just show them. I didn't think that idea through. Yeah, I'll do it. Okay. That's all I got. All right, everybody. We out. This is end.